It also gives the judge other rooms to be able to do other things. Mr. Speaker, this community service bill, if it's passed into act, will still remain incomplete if we are not able to get the parole regulation also passed.
So the answer for Abasa say Kobasa so obi di boni obi di ewu a enwu hia asotwe bi wo hwan hu hia say de be police station na mbom na wo say ja no community ho na afa e ma no asotwe bi nti wo de enhyehyɛ bi ba. What will it be? It's a community service bill.
So, if care is not taken and you push everyone or anyone to prisons for a very small offense, you may end up promoting recidivism. Recidivists are repeated offenders. They go in, they learn, they become hardened, and when they come out, they do worse things.
Only say, Adewi, a beboa. I was saying, Kabada. Anase bra aba no eye anase enye kra so bi bedin someone bi be ye bribibi na ye be ma na dwuma o community dum se onye wo bra ye mfa no nko police station say ye de ne kwa akoto ses die benti na sa na muwi krampo eba be de ne nyina eba abesomo and eye anase enye fo adwenkyere ne te ho we are subscribe Ghana News Central. Government, men kind of say parliament, parliament, and a pass a bill now, or man penny, but a pen. No, the assist no sign is say. So be doing someone be. Nasa someone no say we na wedding no in here, say beer, ye be fine and no, now you then control sales, na a buyer be one of car. And there, now you be here say, community one no, because I say got us a whole door when they're crying so na. Echia fasoa na eyiri fa amanfo adan ne ntino ebitima ma nipa no kra tetim second kra obitim dia ma obi ama na kododo me aye binum se de be bia bitima ye ma montem won so tumi anda ho na ede ahote ne ahonidie aba na me bia so tumi akoso na ye se omo kowia de na amanfo a kire omo no asansem ye na ebia parliamentarians ne hu a wade akodu parliament obobo hu a watro krata tenten waye ne be wade akoto mampani ne pronso mizan because na say obi kobo okro no ana oma na banku di ye akobo okro no na ye fi di oma na banku di ye oyi no de second share ne nsem so won no odo wi a ejuma bi foforo bi wo na wade ama ne so wonye no bo mu di no muma iro do ye chira cho oh, didn't tell no be no need come didn't tell. I'm set time. Me ma 2 minutes so and we take didn't tell. Where we are there my am we be another. Where we are there my am we be another. Basia, we are about chrono e aduane e dey abel so woni. I'm going to Obenso so okowia tapoli eno chechere tapoli nde so ano na hwe tapoli nse de buduru sitie na abranti ya so na de na monten so na obo hu de wura say yes the other second no wo second ano my man punishment akra abranti ka wo ye mama di bono wa ka mi fa yawo nya agro bibi ne ka no kuma enti fa kamera no bra ayi no wa ye de Fanta poli. Hey, kasa ye. Ta poli na me fa. Dabi, ade yo ade ya fa ye wade wi. Ya ne dai. Na wi a. Karo mu tele. Ta poli. Wa wi a. Ta poli. Okay, abusa go si wa wi a nti mo pass wa. Hey, so. Ya. Ya, de ha na kasa. Mo pass wa no. E to fuma o. Ha, de wa ma je wa chiri ka ta mo. Wa famla. Hey, what's that? I to fuma o. I to fuma bra we. O ti o. Bra famla. Ni chi. Famla. Yeah. Ta poli. Kasa. Ta poli. Ta poli. Ta poli. Hey, kasa di. Ta poli. Ta poli. Ta poli. Come here there. Ta poli. La zero. Ta poli. Ta poli. Chama ka de oya mama. Good morning. Obenso kobo krono na wifo kwache no. Bet so tropa na omede ma brante na ende na eni nya na awe ho.
Hey, why not your crab? Pass it. That's why I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't.
Parliamentarians na yene say. Wo say okọ says ahodo ana prisons ahodo a nka capacity no eye 10,000 nipa wo say nka ye form ye che omugu mo says ho no nka at most 10,000 but okọ ho a over 14,000 na is ade na abroso ekeka ko times 2 ndi e basa e manyarewa eye kese e wo ho ekoda nchen a e ma ahokyere eye kese e wo ho e ma hunidie enkoso and omo mugugu says ho nso so omo ye nipa te say ye na say nipa no free ho a oba be fra ye na ye wo community ho no nti so okonya yade bi e de free says ho a o de ba be sa ye nti na ho be hia say on be start aye ye ho be o e koda nchen a obi boni bi okoye ye no enka tim say nipa so mezi ne boni yakudi ye ne de ade ni mu ha me chere mi susu ana yese mai bia ono ye bofo okọ ankasa forest reserve okọ tutu di kokuma brebie ne emo binuma ye jele no for 3 years no ayese sa aboni bi say kra no susai o bia eye me madwen bia nka we nka sasa okom asa nka community ho no ye ba no asotwe bi na oye oye wi a onfa no ho nkodi obi wo tum ko wi abanche na achese ye jele ne be ye 3 years ayese we no nyina susu ase enka community ho no ye ma na adwuma bi ye ma na sotwe bi ma ne ya bia ye ma na be 1 month bi ya na 1 week bi 3 weeks bi ma ne ye sa adwuma na ase nke no beto asomu a chense ye de ne be kwa akote says na ama ho no aye congested na aban so kra be bo no ho ka e no ma trek ata tenten e na omode akoto mampani John Dramani Mahama ne pono so se omo moden na onsan na so onsan wi a aba be ye mra se obi edin samoni bi obi ye bone bi na ne bone na waye no emu nye duru se ye mfa ne nko aposifo akache anasa ye mfa ne nko to sesa ye mfa ne nko bete wo se ye de ne ko sesa dia ye de ne be ko
community service what do you call service, but it also gives the judge other rooms to be able to do other things. Mr. Speaker, this community service bill, if it's passed into act, will still remain incomplete if we are not able to get the parole regulation also passed. And Mr. Speaker, we are currently working with the Minister of Justice and Attorney General because we've moved from cabinet, and I'm very optimistic that maybe next week we'll come to the House to lay the parole regulation, because that is what is going to complement this, to make sure that we decongest our prisons very, very effectively.
I want to personally commend the Minister of Interior for a very good job done. Speaker, as you can see, this we cannot say that my side of the house is not in support of. All the submissions so far made gives you an indication that this is a very important bill. Speaker, first of all, for community service, as a student of criminology, I know that it benefits both the society and the offender. Speaker, to the extent that what the offender seeks to do or had gone to do, for which reason he or she would have gone through some custodial sentencing, sometimes may not just be a major offense. So if care is not taken and you push everyone or anyone to prisons for a very small offense, you may end up promoting recidivism. Recidivists are repeated offenders. They go in, they learn, they become hardened, and when they come out, they do worse things.
We want to commend the Minister for the Interior for bringing before us this community service bill so that we can establish the infrastructure for implementing community service as part of the penal system of our country. Let me highlight the fact that this bill itself does not define the offenses for which community service will apply. This bill does not do that. The Attorney General and the Minister for Justice will have to bring before us provisions amending the criminal code to identify the specific offenses where judges will be given the option to apply community service as part of the sentencing in lieu of incarceration. So I urge all of us upon the passage of this bill to try and assist our various assemblies to establish the infrastructure so that our constituents can benefit from having this alternative sentencing regime instead of being incarcerated. I thank colleagues for supporting the motion, and I believe that this is part of the wider reforms of the criminal justice system.
Sans share we no who say ebeboa ana say eboa because ususu say emema bi mo di tumi ne mra hye o monsem ekum nkrofo edi nkrofo ewu edi nkrofo dem ana say for adwenche ne to ase oh man me ref di din o say omo a mo chi obi ana omo amanan do no ane de there was a time na e wo ho ase man yasem yo o ye nkomheni anka ne nkom na wo hye ye na bam said there was a time na eno e wo ho nti enya de bia e ha adwen bebre nti meaning say eno e na government anasa parliament asomu a o tu hu anamon say omampani e betwe ne krata na wesan na ma wenum nyina nsoso etumi aba nti no e bia omo amanonum nubone na omo e daisy no nka sa ankrofo nyina nsoso no susu say sa community service bill no enkovo mo so obi no edubone obi de edubone hudwa do on this edwa ne emu odudu dwa no edubone hudwa ne de ende emu odu nke on de emfa ne go nemo de ono no nanka and ye de asotwe bi wana afa de hu say yes emra no wo Ghana ana hu ne say hefa ena o kire wadwen wo ho a wo be kire e wo ho fa adwen kire ne to we are subscribing Ghana News Central JP Nimo Nana Nkratefo me to nkra wa Ghana Montane ne mbɔ no so adama onsama do ne nam so a ebi nie